Everybody, good evening, good evening. Sorry about that. Well, we're not sorry. It's Codemasters and EA Sports who should be sorry. Unfortunately, major glitch that we had going into the race. We had this on Friday, unfortunately, with the formation lap. So, quick announcement: MRC will not be running a formation lap for the remainder of the evening for Tier 1 and probably for the remainder of the week. So here we are. Everyone's got the setups on, everyone's got the tyres on. We've got 5 red lights and we go off and we're racing. Dumasona gets a great start trying to pull on the outside of Womack's. Husband's already on the inside going into turn 1. What can Dumas on the inside do? We've got Alpha Tower, we have Loppy, but look at that. Womack's has gone wide. Husband had to back out. Wow, Womack's he lost it now. Dumas Horse gone through. We've got a Papaya McLaren in the lead.
We'll love to see. That's what we'll love to see.
We haven't got 3 abreast. Look at this Husband. Jackson getting in the mix as well, and Loppy's had to back out, but Jackson's managed to get through. Husband took the lead, and now he's gone back down to 4th as Connor's having a fight. Single track's gone round as well.
Gotta say, Jack's had an amazing start, already up 4 places out of that first sector. That is amazing start from same for Gatian as well. Single track 3 seconds. Oh, that's that corner. The infamous corner, I think, isn't it?
It is, yes it is. We have mentioned there is a bit of a glitch going on in this game, but tell you what, Thomas Hornet got a great start. Second phase was fantastic. Let those guys fight through turn 1 and 2 and pick them off. And now, what can Chris do? He is the eldest of the Hornets, of the Wasps. His brother will be with us.
You see why he's in tier 2 and his little brother's in tier 3?
I'll let you pick that one up afterwards.
I'm going to get a word for that.
Connor's had a great start as well. His teammate up into 8th. Genie up as well, 4 spots as well. Gatian's up 4. Sociopath single track. Hopefully hasn't got any damage as he comes trying to get onto the back of the pack. Let's have a quick look at those tyres. So we've got a few more this time. Oh, Strivasonic Chris is gone!
Oh, how?
Look at that. What on earth? Where's that into turn 1? How?
Yeah,
how? There's a safety. How? Oh my days.
Huh? I was watching him. He was just on the track and then he disappeared.
Wow, what on earth happened there?
What?
There's brought the safety car out.
That is strange.
Very, very strange, that one.
I smell something.
I feel for Chris after a great start and oh my days.
Suspicious.
Yes. Maybe, possibly. So let's have a quick look at the tyres. Jackson, Womack's, Voice, Stube, Fanning Monster. A lot more starting on the soft tyres this time round. Wazza's pitted. Red Cars had to pit as well. He's on the softs. And Single Track on the hard tyres as well. So they've had to pit. Everyone else on the medium. So Womack's in the prime location, but you know, it's you know, there's still 1 stops available, 2 stops still available. Do get involved on the YouTube chat, of course, as normal. But that was a strange one. I mean, that was a great opening start from Chris, and then somehow managed to, I don't know how that happened down there.
He just flew, and then all suddenly his car said bye.
I have been told he's had a glitch on his wheel.
Ah, yes.
I have heard. Well, on the pipeline. I've heard it. Unfortunately, his wheels glitched. Oh, that's devastating. So unlucky. Yeah.
Oh, shame, man, shame. Oh,
that is a big shame. But now Womack's are going to pick up the safety car. We'll probably have about 2 laps massively under there. Carl's decided to have a pit as well in the Ferrari. He's gone for the hard compound tyres, exactly.
Probably from the strategies again.
Yeah, it opens everything up now. I mean, the hards will go along. Maybe they'll go for another set of soft tyres later on in the race. Is potential. We've also got single track pitting again for another front wing. Maybe they didn't change it last time around, so now he's gone to a set of mediums.
Yeah, that is annoying though.
It is really annoying when they do that and they don't change it. Yeah.
When you have no wing and you come in, they're just like, nah, man, you driving without a wing today.
Absolutely fine. Yeah.
I see nothing wrong with it. Go out.
Yeah, exactly. So, luckily you're not going to lose any more places, any more time. Thank goodness for that.
Luckily no.
as we said before, folks, hit the like button, the big thumbs up, hit the share button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell. I know it's been mentioned in Discord once or twice already, again this evening. So all it does takes a second or two to subscribe, and while we're under safety car now is the most perfect opportunity to hit the subscribe and hit the like button as well. As welcome to everybody, the 14 watching, and welcome to those outside of MRC in other leagues. I know we have a few followers and a few watchers, so it's absolutely great to have you joining and watching us as well. Do not try and poach.
No.
But if you do want to join our league and race alongside your own, we are more than welcome. We race, of course, on a Monday evening for our top two tiers, Tier 3 and Tier 4 on a Wednesday, and our mixed tier, of course, on a Friday evening. So if you do want to join us, please give us a message. We're always welcome to having you join us.
And if you want to give it a try, there's always a Wednesday on
Exactly.
the Tier 4 and 3.
Yeah,
If you want to give it a try, it's always a thing. There's always practice sessions through the week and in the weekends. So feel free.
Exactly.
If you do not like it, you can just.
That's right. Yeah, it's
So
always
it's not for me.
worth having a go, of course. I think the same thing's happened to Ryan. Ryan's pitted again. He's got another set of hard tyres on. I wonder if he's done the same thing. Very strange. But yeah, exactly that. You know, give it a try, give it a go. I've got a friend of mine message saying he's trying out on a friend's wheel setup, and he just said it's so different from driving a real car. Well, yes, it is. But he's summing and howling about trying, maybe not this game, but a few others. So he's asking advice, and it's great to see. It's great to have
Trust
people
me,
involved.
if I drive in the game like in my car, I would have been in prison right now.
No, yeah, I would definitely be in a wall.
I would be in the prison and in the wall. I would be up there and in the ground.
Yeah, 100% with that one.
You know, we have some roads here that is lovely to do. And our neighbours are Germany, so we can actually drive an F1. We can actually drive speeds of F1.
Yeah. Well, of course, you've got the autobahn quite close by, don't you? The de-restricted parts, especially.
I have it's maybe 20 minutes from me here.
Oh, nice. We don't have any of that in England.
Shame.
Yes, it is.
You have lovely roads.
Well, but if you ignore the potholes, then yes.
Yeah, that pit.
I mean, that's just you just consider those as chicanes.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's fine, but the safety car is coming in now, so Woolmack's warming the last of his tyres up.
Oh, no, it's
and
not.
Hasn't gone yet, just warming the last of his tyres up, and when will he go? The safety car's coming in the pit lane now. We got the last bit into his tyres, and now he has gone around the last corner. Did he catch Jackson napping a little bit? He does. Hosepipe did not get caught though. Hosepipe under the rear wing, but everyone's going to be using the ERS, using that overtake button at the restart. So all line astern, all well behaved. Fox got dropped a little bit through that opening final corner.
Twitchy moment from Stoob.
It has, and that's Sociopath and Gatian who've swapped places. Stoob has got swamped a bit by Alex.
And there's a Red Bull.
There's a Red Bull as well from Fanning.
Ooh, lovely jubbly.
It's T-side against, John. Oh, Stoop's gone on little Stoop!
Oh, and there they go.
It was T-side against Australia, and unfortunately Australia won.
Oh,
Stoop. That was Sneedy, really good save as well, and now the safety car's back with us. So unlucky for Stoop.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 2 of safety car.
We probably haven't got that much safety car chat, I don't think.
No, our safety car chat will be the cars are driving on the track, and that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so let's go through a few little bits of factoids. The circuit length around this Albert Park circuit, 3.28 miles or 5.278 kilometres, whichever is your preference. 58 laps in total. Now, the most wins by a constructor. Mr. Gecko. Oh, people in the chat? Tell you what, people in the YouTube chat, get yourselves spoken. Come on.
I think it's going to be one. Actually, one. It's been in the longest in this kind of industry. It has to be a Ferrari.
It is a Ferrari.
There we are.
13 wins, and the most wins by a driver around here.
That has to be I'm going to say that's going to be a Ferrari driver as well.
You've been given the notes, you. That's why.
I don't know what you were talking about. It's Mick Schumacher. Why it's Mick Schumacher?
It is Mr. Schumacher himself. Let's have something that you. I'm going to go somewhere else, right? I'm going to have a look at something different.
Oh no! There goes my paper.
I'm just going to keep looking.
What paper? What are you on about? Don't know what you're on about here.
Exactly, yeah.
I just know this out of my head.
Exactly. So, like I say, do get involved in the YouTube chat. We do welcome everybody. And I'm going quiet because I am now going to try and find some more facts that this man may not know. Let's have a look, see if I've got something different that you may not get straight away.
Well, it depends what you come up with.
I'm searching. I'm not good at this.
Oh, don't worry about it.
This is Monster and Carl's and Simon's actually. Simon's good at this.
Oh, Simon is good at this. I know that for experience as well.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He loves to test people. He really does. So what is the lowest grid slot that has won this Grand Prix?
Now you've come with me something there.
I've got to try it. Come on, in the live chat, all 15 of you, come on.
The lowest grid slot
that has won at Albert Park.
My guess is 12.
Close. Monster, close. Get off pause and stop it. Should have known he would know that one.
Monster, you should be driving.
I know.
Oh, wait, no.
DC in 11th, he was right. 11th, David Coulthard in 2003.
Oh, I was 2 then.
Who has scored their only podium to date here in 20... Oh, I'm going to have to give the year away. It gives the game away a little bit. 2014. Who scored their last and their only podium to date? He's still in Formula 1. Only the one podium. Monster, this was not for you. So go away. Will you behave, Monster? You're supposed to be driving.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Monster. Thank you. I think it was K-Mag, right?
Oh, for goodness sake.
See, yeah, that's without looking at the YouTube chat. I was looking at my phone. Look at that. The lovely Mercedes is coming in. There's a Mercedes, well, I'm going to be very much embarrassed.
So, let's have a look. What else can we have? You know what? I'm giving in because Monster spoiled it. If anyone else has got any good facts, then please give them to me because that Monster, you just ruined it. And he knows he's doing it on purpose. I know he's laughing.
I know.
I know he's doing it on purpose. Yeah, he does. He does. He will be exactly that. That's exactly that. But safety cars in again. Let's hope for one racing lap. This has helped the soft tyre runners go that little bit longer. The guys on the hards could potentially take him to the end should they try to do that. So this is going to be very, very interesting now. Where does Will Max go? He goes now. He goes a little bit later. Does not get Jackson. Nothing at all. Jax is closing in the slipstreamers. There's a battle further back. That's Loppy having a look at Hosepipe. Didn't make the move, but all clean through turn 1. Connor got caught a little bit, dropped off the back. But I tell you what, Fox Rivers all over the back of the AlphaTauri. He had to duck left, duck right. He's gone left. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? Loppy on the inside, just about gave himself enough room. Does Loppy give him room on the inside? They do, but I think there was a little coming together, but it's all safe. And Loppy just about keeps hold of that position for now.
One call. I think he had a moment, yeah.
Alright, you've had a moment through there, and even if you have a moment, you have no control of your car and you go wide, you still go wide. Alex is all over the back of the other AlphaTauri. Both AlphaTauris under pressure. This is Alex in 10th. Started on, qualified in the mediums to be fair. Not that it makes any difference now, but look at that. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Alex Wells did not go wide. He's taking the shortcut over that bump. Don't know if that actually gives you a warning or not. There was a bit of controversy on Friday, I do know that, in the steward's room as it came up, but latest on the brakes. Oh, there was a touch just about that. I think that was a little... Ooh, moving on. Monster and Fanning having a little ding-dong. Monster's got past as well.
Jackster's got a very better exit here for the lead. He is closing. Very much, but not enough.
Down the main straight, you're right. He was as
now closing in on Connor, backs off as well. A lot of interesting small fights happening.
Yeah, DRS is going to be nailed at the end of this lap. It kind of makes sense if you can, as now Alex has got past on the entrance to turn 3 against Gatian. He's got the Haas of his teammate ahead, pressuring the lead of the Aston Martin.
Well, he's pressuring, he's basically pushing him in a minute.
He pretty much is. That's very true. Very true. Genie was all over the back of Connor, backed off it, has caused him a little bit to lose momentum, and that's allowed Sociopath on the back. But who's going to have the straightest top line speed? I tell you what, Connor's not looking good in a straight line. Maybe had a moment on the exit and really lost time. Very brave to use the inside curve. Connor's got 3 seconds as well to his name.
Oh, there's going to be a freeway battle for that lead.
There is very soon. Horsepiper's now getting interested. He's dropped. Loppy has dropped off the back of that. Fox is going to try to close him down. Connor's going to try to drag with him, which is going to help him defend now that DRS will be enabled on this lap. 20 more laps after this one to go. I feel like we've had 20. It feels like, how are we only on lap 9?
Yeah, I have that feeling as well. Well, let's have the fight for P9.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. There's Connor at the lead of this. Just got outside of the DRS. Now Genie is caught up the back of him again. Connor seems to be struggling a little bit at this moment in time. Yeah, whether it's with the warm-up or it's whether you get the warm-up phase through some of the tyres that don't always give you the right amount of grip that they had before a safety car period. But Connor did just get the DRS. But it doesn't matter, because Genie, we saw how quick he was in a straight line last time round, and he's going to go and get into turn 9. He does. The Aston Martin breezes past. Look what's going to have.
Connor is not giving up.
He is not. He's trying to go on the outside into turn 11. This is going to be very close. There's a little bit more room. It's very daring. Oh, it's our track's on, but as he left himself on roll to the Haas, is that Sociopath going to have a look through 12? Just about, but now Connor's going to have the inside line, and the Haas does back out. Great little bit of battling.
What happened?
Horseman's just fallen off the back of Jackster a little bit. Jackster 0.7 off of Womax. This battle now. The Aston Martin on the back of Fox's. Something happened in sector 1. There's a yellow flag on green again. Nothing serious.
No, I think that was Jackster or... No, that was Jackster, yeah. These two, Jackson and Houseman.
Oh, yeah.
Was a Jackster at the moment.
I think you're right.
Now, Houseman can fly off to Womax.
He can.
And Gatian, 3 seconds.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of these. Because there are a few. Well. There's these new glitches, as we've mentioned in the last stream. I think we might mention at the start of this one as well. That single track's on the charge back through the field. He's now up into 10th as Loppy and Jackster fighting tooth and nail. Loppy had the DRS and makes the move into 3rd. But now it's allowed. Fox is closing. Genie's closing as well.
Well, I've got to say, Houseman, he is charging.
He is.
Oh. He is charging. He's got a lot of his ERS still.
Alex and Connor having a battle. Connor's now lost out to Alex. And unfortunately tumbling down the order. Fanning and single track. These guys have history. They're normally very good races. Ooh, as Fanning tried to take the racing line and a little bit of sideways banging contact, and Monsters lost it nearly. Just about keeps it. Keeps still trying to keep it. Still keeping it. Oh, come on, Andrew. You've got it. We'll go away from that because that was painful to watch. Hopefully he keeps out the wall. And he's on his way again. tell you what, Fanning single track is a good little battle. We've got Connor trying to fight back and hold on to the coattails of Alex in the Haas. We've got Genie on the back of Fox River Steelers on the back of Jackster. This is going to be an interesting battle.
It's a battle for fourth.
It is. It is. And
by the looks of it, I think Fox will try to get him here now.
Yeah, so you can see the light flashing on the back of the Red Bull. But is Genie going for a double? There was contact, and Genie's gone, and the bus gone.
Oh, that was a big stop sign.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, we'll see that somewhere in the up there. Not my fault.
Yeah, that's going to be in the stewards soon. I think
he completely lost it. He touched the grass and he just flew.
There was a bit of a squeeze. There was quite a bit of a squeeze from Jackster.
He was trying to defend it.
But Genie was already alongside.
He was alongside, yeah.
And then...
That is also...
Yeah, that's...
Well, we will see that in the stewards. And...
We certainly will. We certainly will. So let's have a look. Who's going to stop? Loppy decides to stay out.
Oh, he's a interestingly.
Yeah, he's done 12 laps on those medium tyres.
Staying out as well.
Well, he pitted under the last safety car.
Oh, he's got 9. Wazza is staying out with his 11 hards. I think that's the wrong choice for him, to be fair.
Ryan's very good with his tyres, so he could potentially try and make them last a bit longer, maybe then strap on a set of soft tyres towards the end.
The guy behind him. Wazza. I think that's a big mistake.
I'm kind of with you. I think Wazza could have pitted if he had some mediums left, like mostly guys, Sociopath, Fanning, single track. If they didn't start on those tyres, of course, then we know single track's in a great position because he's used the hard tyres as well and now gone onto the mediums. So I think single track's in a good position. Nobody who's now just pitted will have to pit again. That's clear. Now, whether or not they do an offer strategy, if there's another safety car, is another matter, of course.
Carl has not pitted as well with his 10 lap goals. But Fox, he has pitted. He is on a good position. Social Paper has a very good thing. He's on the mediums. First of the medium runners as well, who has pitted. We have Connor, of course. The man who we saw as tumbling down the order, now has fresher tyres. See what he can do. Fanning, always lovely to see.
Yep.
With his lovely mediums. Then we're going the hards again with the MoneyGram of the Haas. Then we've got a medium again. Always mediums.
Yeah.
He's not having a great race.
He's
still fight back.
He was actually fighting up really well, and then I think the safety cars he's pitted under the safety cars and just caught himself a bit out of position, I think, from where he is. Martin's got rear wing damage. How are you struggling with rear wing damage when you were flying? I'm calling a bluff with that one. Because normally I had rear wing damage in Bahrain and it didn't work. I got lapped.
I had that at Monza, rear wing damage.
Oh man, that's brutal.
I spun out of the last corner and then I was there.
Oh wow, that's something else. That.
I know, that was fun.
Yeah, Monza. Wow, I mean that would do kill lightning down the stretch. It was ridiculous in the stretch. Might not be able to corner very well, but
no. That was not, especially the first corner.
No, exactly. You got it lap 1. Well, you've had a good fight back, man. So, and you want some good tyres. So it's going to be an interesting one now. See the progression through the field. Will Ryan be able to keep hold of his tyres? Now we saw Connor. We mentioned him. He was going down the order a little bit. He had medium tyres on it. We're on about that warm-up cycle. That sometimes doesn't happen. The safety car looks like it's going to be coming in this lap. There it is. And then, but the mediums struggled. So, is this going to favour Red Car? Is this going to favour Wazza, Womax, all those guys behind on the hard tyres? Are they going to be able to get the heat in them? Are they going to be able to get the grip Are they going to make them last to the end? That is the question. 15 more laps to go. Whew,
That's a
15
big
more
ask.
laps. It is a big ask.
To do that.
It is. I agree. But those guys, Womack's horsemen, they're going to be hoping that they don't last and they can breeze through under the pit stop phase. But Loppy goes early. Has he caught Ryan napping? He has caught Ryan napping. But I tell you what, who hasn't been caught napping, Wazza and his teammates got Womack's all over the back. Womack decides to drop back and not get involved in the restart, but Loppy went very, very early. Used those grippier tyres when he get the heat into them to his advantage. And away he goes, 7/10 of a second as Scatian and Night Shadow both get 3-second time penalties. So does Monster as well for the troubles of running wide through turn 1 and turn 2. Very easy to happen. And as well through here, turn 4, where everyone's seems to be a bit more well behaved around there. Womack's all over the back of his teammate. He will get the heat and feel the grip in those tyres a lot sooner than Wazza, of course, having had the pit stop during that safety car period.
Sociopath is on the rear of Mr. Fox. With his
But we're looking at those two teammates as well as Ryan Car Rambo. There's two are fighting, but Ryan's having a look. He's backed out of it. Womack's doesn't, though. Womack's takes third. Those fresh, hard tyres working.
Sociopath is
there's yellow flags flashing left, right and centre. Not sure what's happening there. I think that might have been Alex. Alex has had a moment somewhere. Sociopath's having a fight with Bit. Makes a move.
A very good drive. Ooh, a Bit's got a little bit of a moment there.
He did as well, and that's allowed Fox River to come on the inside through turn 12 and makes the move. Very nicely done, but now he's going to have... Carl's got Connor and Fanning for company as well. Don't forget, Carl didn't pit as well through that.
No, you can see those 12 laps of hard is not doing him a favour.
Not at this moment in time, exactly that. Wazza's dropped all the way off the back of Womack's already. He's got a hose pipe for company.
Oh, we're seeing a team game maybe here.
Potentially. That's
Wazza holding him off and Womack's catching Redcar and Lorpy.
Yeah.
He gained the lead, so he has a very big advantage. Oh, and Redcar spun.
Oh, Redcar spun it. Oh, no.
Ooh, and looks like Hostman's got a little bit surprise of Sociopath, and he's through as well. Ooh, Sociopath having an amazing restart here with his mediums.
Yes. While he's got the grip, he's using to full advantage, but the court was a napping as well.
Oh,
those hard tyres have not warmed up at all, have they?
No, they have not. It looks like Sociopath has made the right call on tyres.
Oh, that's a little bit close as well. Oh, that was very close with Hosman.
That was it.
And he's left himself vulnerable to Fox, who's going to have the run through turn 10. He's going to have the guts to dive it down the inside. He's not this time, Connor. Thought about it against Carl, but he's got the grip on the exit. Out of turn 11, he's going to take it to the inside of turn 12. Makes the move.
Good from Connor.
I think Fanning's had a moment as well, because Night Shadow's come through as well. He's going to be on the back of his teammate very, very shortly, as now DRS is enabled. Once again, Fox is on the back of Wazza once more. Oh, he's going to have a look at turn 1.
To Womack's.
The problem was, if you were right, which you may have been, the problem we have was Sociopath and Hosman got past Wazza. That was the issue, but this is really hurting Fox now, because he pitted as well. He's wanting to follow those guys through. Wazza got very, very twitchy through turn 4. 5 is no problem though.
Oh, Sociopath, he is storming through it.
Yes, they've caught up to the back of Womack's, who's catching the back of Loppy at a real rate of knots. They're going to be inside the DRS very, very soon, but we're on board with the Fox River as he pulls out to the outside. Oh, he nearly didn't pull to the outside. Wow, jeez. That car of Loppy is quick in a straight line, and he does set his car up to be very, very quick. Is he going to be close enough this time, though, to have a look into turn 11? He's not. So, there we go for another couple of corners at least. If you like what you're watching, folks, if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. And when you'll get to watch this, well, 4 times a week, to be honest with you. All 20 of you for joining us. Good evening.
Nice.
And there we go, Warpy on the inside. Yes, he does get the move done to turn 1. And it was only a matter of time before Womack took the lead. And he's got the double DRS pass leaving Loppy. Very from Sociopath on the outside, but Sociopath goes very deep. Without Horseman
in
through.
The lead. Loppy second. Oh, yellow. Safety car. 4.
Where's that come from?
I have no clue.
I think it is. It's a stranded Alpine of single track who's got no front wing. Oh, lost it on turn 2.
Single track. Yikes. At least you have a French nose now.
But those people who didn't pit, this is perfect for them to pit. 11 laps left. They'll have another 2 laps under safety car, so we'll probably have about 10 racing laps, I would imagine, of racing after the safety car. This is prime for a new fresh set of softs, in my view.
Well, it is actually a very good opportunity to go to the softs at this point. But for some people, do you want to do it? Do you want to get your track position? That is the thing people are wondering here. Because especially for Fanning, he's got 1 lap of meaning. Should I trade him for softs again? He's lost, nothing to lose. You can't say the same thing to Rumax, but he will lose it.
Yeah, but we saw those who didn't pit. Loppy, who has now pitted, was at Night Shadow has pitted. Carl probably will pit as well. Those who didn't pit suffered on that restart, as those with the fresher tyres really came through. So even if, as you say, you lose the track position, that with these 4 DRS zones and with that traction even out of turn 11, there is potential to overtake now. And so it's worth there's enough laps left, and there will be enough laps left. Hopefully, quite a lot of people are deciding to pit. I think it's worth it. I honestly think it is worth it to have a go and to see if you can make your way back through.
Yeah, but now that's the same thing. Then you can have a Fox situation who is stuck behind Weather the whole time.
Well, exactly. Yeah,
you can have that situation. No, that will hurt your tires even more, even the sauce. That will hurt it even more than mediums, hards. Then your tires will not be as quick as the other ones that are behind that are not being held up by anyone.
No, I totally agree with you. But that's racing.
That is racing. That is gambling.
It is the gamble. Exactly your word there. It's the gamble. It's the risk.
Top 6. So, yeah. They have not taken the risk and wanted to keep that track position.
Yeah.
The other ones, they have taken a risk and trying to get through. But now you have a situation with Loppy and Arrowus. Now Arrowus will try to defend, I suppose, in the raceway, and Loppy will hurt his tyres. That means Waza, Night Shadow, Monster, Red Car, all those guys will have to wait till Loppy's tyres are gone and they can just go through him. Arrowus will defend after car to keep his position, of course. Same with Connor, he's on the hards. Same with Fox, he's on the hards as well.
But that's the thing, and now we're going back to the same old of how will the mediums heat up? Will they give the grip? How are the hards going to hold up after a short bit of only like a lap or so of pushing hard or 2 laps of racing and then back again to cooling down? This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very close. It's going to be interesting to see who can be most efficient with their ARS deployment, who's going to be most efficient using the grip and using the power and taking a different line, who's going to be efficient under braking. This is all playing into. They've got a 9-lap shootout. Well, we hope it's a shootout after this.
I hope.
Yeah, we really hope. With 4 retirements so far.
Which gamble was better? The gamble for softs?
Yeah.
Or the gamble to stay out and keep your track position?
Exactly that. And there was one of the drivers gone onto the medium tyres as well, thinking that, okay, they're going to provide more grip, more consistent grip all the way to the end. Let's have a quick look at the penalties. Connor with 3, Night Shadow, Monster, Carl and Single Track with 3 seconds, Gatian with 6 seconds, none to anybody else at this moment. But yeah, Gatian's on the mediums, the first mediums. That's going to be the interesting one, if they're going to be quick enough and not drop off towards the end.
I think his gamble is the grip at that point. Sauce will lose their grip more and quicker in a way.
Yeah.
He will still have his grip, so I think that's his gamble.
Exactly that. And that's going to be a very interesting watch as the laps start to go down, and Womax is now the de facto safety car. He starts to back up the field. Here's hard compound tyres, don't forget. So 9 more laps. Everyone's batteries fully charged, and it doesn't. We used to have a little bit of secrecy if you didn't know what you were looking at of what people were doing in the ERS deployment. Well, it's a big bar at the bottom of the steering wheel now if you're riding on board with somebody. And we need to ride on board, and you can see that ERS deployment. So,
when will he go? Toward the last corner?
Just before last time.
I think he is.
He's gone on the apex of the corner. Pretty much where he went last time. Husband kind of goes with him. Sociopath's holding firm as well. There is absolutely line astern, and no one really got caught out. Monster a little bit off the back. I tell you what, Night Shot is further down. I'm going to have to cut that. He's had a look on the inside, and now Wazza. There may have been a little bit of a love kiss. Does he go? You think he has lost it? But I tell you what, Horseman and Sociopath made the move. Wow.
That was a good move.
Was. Look at this, Connor and Error Voice side by side. Don't go side. You can't go side by side through there. Error Voice.
You can always try.
Well, they did. Oh, Connor goes very wide. He's already got 3 seconds. You don't want 3 more, pal. That's not going to do you any good as well, but it's going to give Error Voice the impetus to push. He's using his ERS. You can see as it says disable, it means it's on the overtake button to side by side. Come on, Gene, he's already done something. He makes the move. Oh, look at that. And then Loppy as well. And then Gary side by side, he's had to take a avoid action. That's Night Shadow with him.
Oh, that is some amazing racing here.
It really is. Connor's moving a little bit to the left and trying to jink Gav out of it a little bit. Gav's going to try and do the switcheroo into turn 12, and it works perfectly. Connor's used his move against him, and now look at this. There's another Aston. It's Monster on the outside. Give room, boys, give room. Monster's get the better traction on the exit into the last corner and takes it. And this is now Brian as well, Connor.
Now we see that Connor's gamble did not work. For the other 5, it is working.
They all pitted.
Yeah,
I'm glad you pitted into that, because you had to click what you meant then. For a minute, I was caught up in it all.
Yeah, the top 5, I mean.
Yeah.
That gamble worked.
Jeez, and that all started with Error Voice down the DRS straight. And Connor side by side with Loppy through turns 9, then turn 10, 11 with Gav, and the last 2 corners with Monster, but Sociopath. And look at this. Sociopath go very wide. Horseman go wide. Horseman's back through. We've had a little bit of a moment somewhere.
I think Sociopath had a moment somewhere.
I tell you what, Horseman's very quick in a straight line though. He's using a lot of his battery at this moment in time to close up to Womax. Fox 1.3 further back, but he's going to have the Alpine, the other Alpine, for company very soon.
Hoseman had a twitch.
From Hoseman, that's all the way through. That's really cost him. Sociopath takes over second place.
Oh, here's Error Voice, not the voice he needed.
Need a bit more. 3-second time penalty. Just that looked like he was on the line from our point of view, but just it crept over. But that's not going to stop him using the DRS, and he was on the inside of turn 3. Is he going to have enough traction through 4? He's going to have the inside line, but Fox is not going to give this up. We know that about Fox. Will he nearly give it up? And just Error Voice, just Connor's now got another 3 seconds.
That must have hurt.
And Socio and Horseman. Oh, what's that? Socio's gone wide. Bounce through the gravel at turn 7. It's going to leave him very vulnerable to Error Voice, who won't necessarily have the ERS. Oh, I tell you what, Sociopath managed to get the DRS. How on earth did he manage that? Not sure he managed that, but Horseman dropped. Wow, Womax drifting through turn 10.
Well, yeah, he wants to keep that lead.
That's not a place to drift. That's a scary drift. Oh, as Horseman had the DRS and got a little bit over keen. Single tracks fighting with Connor. Further down with Fanning in close proximity as well. They're almost fighting with Gattin over the final point scoring position as it stands. Obviously penalties potentially from different on-track incidents. Not that we've seen many actually today, luckily. But a lot of time penalties that will be looked at after this race. Here's going to be an interesting one now. Elvoice, 3-second time penalty. Has the DRS on Sociopath. He's not going to be close enough into turn 3. Going to hold station. Hope that Socio doesn't have a good part of this end of first sector so that he will not get the DRS along that long turn 8 to turn 9.
Yellow, that is single track.
Oh, single track. He's had a up and down race to say the least, as Martin is been fighting back very, very well. But I tell you what, they both use a lot of this. His voice is Fabian. You're looking on the inside of turn 9. Is he close enough? He is. Makes a move. So Sebastian's going to try and have on the exit though on the next run. But it's a double DRS. So he's not going to be close enough. I tell you what, nearly had to be a little bit cautious there. We've got look at the train behind. As we've got Loppy there. That's Ryan and Monster side by side. Ryan, deep 7th position ahead of Monster, with Garvin very close as well in the middle of this.
Did you say that Hoseman is in the lead now? Did I miss that?
We totally missed that. I'm not going to lie, pal. We totally missed that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Hoseman is now in the lead for people who are watching. Sorry about that.
Yeah, if you pay attention, will someone tell us? You have YouTube live chat. Will somebody tell us when something like that happens? Loppy on the back. Now Fox River. Not close enough to have a move. Ryan. Whoa, that was Ryan. That was Monster. Tries to, well, okay. Moving on. No harm done. Voice 1.9 off the back of the top 2. With 3 seconds of time penalty, he's going to drop quite a way back down. But all this scrap currently over the final podium position. This could be anybody's. Everybody's flashing like crazy. Loppy already, we know, has got the high top speed. Ryan goes to the outside with Fox. Hasn't got the straight line speed himself. Has to back out a bit. Oh, Sociopath and Voice. So far to go. Horseman's had a go at the moment as well. Wilmax is back through in the lead. It's all happening. Single tracks retired from the session through turn 10. We've got one more safety car.
Oh, oh. This is gonna be interesting.
Sociopath's pitted.
Nothing to lose for him then.
So has Night Shadow.
Will be pitting as well. Yeah, has.
I would probably go with your one of track position. We're gonna have 2 racing laps maximum, or minimum I should say, under the safety car.
Yeah, but now this is now desperate measures for people. Especially now, Loppy in P4 has got the freshest tyres in between the Fox and Evervoice.
Yeah. They'll warm up okay. Monster's got a penalty. Rhino want to get past him to have a go at Fox. Monster will still want to get through Fox because of the tyres. Gatian is in a good position. He's just not necessarily been getting involved in the big battles either.
No, just waiting on.
Just taking his turn. Just making his turn. But you're right about Evervoice is maybe coming to the end of their life. With Max and Horseman, they only need to hold up 2 more laps, save up the battery.
That is defending at the highest order ask for those 2, or 3 should I say at least.
Yeah.
If they want to keep their, 2 then. Evervoice got a penalty, forgot about that one.
Oh, Martin's rear wing was the cause of that one, unfortunately. I think we've seen how quick Loppy is in a straight line. We probably won't get, unless it's a very late safety call, car call.
I hope so.
And then we'll get 3 racing laps. But if not,
we will not. We'll have 2.
And we're going to have only 2, so there'll be no DRS.
Just pure pace.
Exactly, and that's why I think Loppy could come through here. I wouldn't bet against him.
In my opinion, he would. He has to get. He has to come through.
I
Especially
think
in the first corner,
just
he has to get aero voice in the first lap, after the safety car. If not, he's going to be in trouble.
but potentially yes. I see what you mean there. Yeah, because of the 3 seconds for ever voice.
Yeah.
And I think to stand a chance against Womack and Horseman, you're right. But he has to use and utilise that speed that we know and we've seen that he has. Yeah, I think he does need to get him as early as possible.
For fanning.
Ignoring a yellow flag. How?
I don't know.
I love Codemasters.
Well, they're not code masters, man. They're called amateurs.
Yeah, certainly are. Certainly are. So that may get looked at after the race for fanning, because that will be unserved. Currently sat there in 9th position.
Now, this is going to be a very, very hard racing for a lot of people.
Yeah, not only do we have Loppy on the fresher tyres, well, the softer compound tyres, which would say after 8 laps they'll be losing a bit of their grip, but the safety car will have helped. They've got a couple of laps as well beforehand. A little bit of internet issues, Bergen. Okay. And then we've got your sociopath, we've got your Nigel Carl and Connor, who pitted under that safety car. Will they be able to make headway? Will they be able to gain points at the end of all this? But before then, we've got 2 laps of racing. Let's get rid of those tyres off.
Like I said, this is going to be very, very desperate measures for people if they want to get big points out of it.
Exactly.
I'm not saying people are going to do it, but in their mind, if they want big points, they have to do hard, and I mean very, very hard racing.
As long as it's fair and no contact, then that's all good. Now then, where does Womack go? He's been going early outside the last corner. Is he trying to do it again? He's gone even earlier this time. He's bolted early.
Oh, and he cat hosed him sleeping as well a little bit.
Really are. 7/10 of a second. Error voice.
Now Lord has a job to do.
He does.
Get past
He's caught Fox with it. But I think
safe.
Fox was going through turn 13 at the same point, so he was not going to be able to get the power down as early as the top 4. That's left him vulnerable to Monster and Ryan and Gatian behind. And that battle will resume once again for the final 2 laps. But then what can our voice do? Look at Loppy all over the back. Those tyres have really come back in straight away for the AlphaTauri. Oh, Floppy Loppy is pushing.
It's your chance. Get him here and you should be getting there.
If
you have to get him in these straights.
Exactly, but everyone's going to be using a lot of their ERS. Actually, none of them using the overtake button as it stands. Just feeling it out, just seeing as Monster and Fox, yeah.
And Monster is through. Wow, what a good move.
Yeah.
Redcon now wants to have a little piece of that one as well. Saying thank you.
Yeah, side by side on the outside of turn 11. That's brave to go on the outside, has to go over the curbs. Is he going to have it? But we know the inside line is the better. But Ryan's trying to hold it on the outside and just about keeps it. What a great move from Ryan. Great race between the two.
Freeway battle for second at the moment.
Exactly, we're going all the way back to this battle now. Womack is checking out 1.5 seconds in the lead ahead of Horseman, who's got his wing mirrors absolutely full of air voice. Is he going to try and be close enough on the run down to turn 3? He's not close enough this time. Where's Loppy? He's further back. But tell you what, who's got the pace at the minute? Monster's joined the back of this battle. He's going to want to push on with his penalty. And who's the one that's lost it? I think Fox has had a moment.
Yeah, it's a big moment. Dropped out of the points and everything.
Oh,
but with penalties, should maybe be safe, maybe not.
Yep.
Maybe scrape a point out of it.
Still a good 3/4 will have to go. Connor's got another 3 seconds just to add to his tally because he's just getting greedy now. Horseman in a straight line is nearly there. What's everybody's got? There's no DRS, but Womack's only got one more sector to hold on from the hose pipe. Everyone's trying to have a little jink, trying to put the driver off in front and make them think about it, go defensive. Misjudge their braking, but nothing's going to happen this time round. He's into the final 2 corners. Everyone's still line of sight. Everyone's been very, very well behaved, must I admit. Fanning and Alex having a battle further down, but it's Womack who's going to exit the final corner and take victory down under in Australia, with Horsman in second. Loppy, after penalties, is going to get 3rd place on the podium. Ryan takes 4th after penalties. Wow, great race from him. Everybody's in 5th, Monster in 6th, the 2 Haas as well. Sociopath in 7th, Fox in 8th. Fanning, I think, is going to take... No, I will come back to that. There was a lot of jinking with penalties there. But that was a great end. Very, very sensible.
It was a very sensible race, yes.
Especially at the end. That was very fair.
It was a very fair race, yeah. I would have seen, maybe in these last 2 laps, I would have seen maybe Lopi just pushing a little bit harder.
Yeah, I think I was surprised he didn't really have his straight line speed that time, and I don't know if the driver's got a bit of a better run out of turn 8 than he did. But no, all very well behaved, very, very well behaved. He did get a podium though at the end, so all well.
He did.
So can't complain too much, can he? Really there?
Nah, you can't complain that much. No. Hostman taking a lovely extra point with him as well.
He does. He takes the fastest lap. So let's go through the order. Of course, preliminary until stewards' inquiries. We've got Womack who takes a top step with a well-deserved victory. Hosman had to fight a lot for that one. Takes 2nd. Loppy eventually takes 3rd. Ryan comes through from 10th and takes 4th. Evervoice in 5th. Monster in 6th. Fantastic race from him. Sociopath in 7th. Fox River battling all the way to take 8th. Was it in 9th. Alex in 10th takes the final point scoring position as it stands. There are 2 Ferraris, Night Shadow and Bit, 11th and 12th. Gatian in 13th. Fanning in 14th. Connor in 15th with 12 seconds worth of penalties at the end. And the DNFs, the people who did not unfortunately finish single track. Jaxa had that huge collision with Gene Genie. Stube really, really unlucky with his DNF. And Dumas Hornet, who had a wheel glitch issue while he was in the lead of the race.
Well,
so all that's left to say, the game gave the driver of the day to Monster. What about yourself, Matty? Who do you think for yourself, driver of the day?
I've got to be honest, I think Monster actually deserves it. He actually gained 14 places out of this.
Yeah, saw a few of his battles, didn't we, as well, and raced very, very well. Had a near spin at one point, went back down the back of the pack as well at one point, and then fought his way back through again. So yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one. So Monster takes the driver of the day and a well-deserved 6th spot. We will be back in approximately only about 10 minutes or so time for Tier 1 action from Down Under. So don't go anywhere. You got just enough time to put the kettle on, or pour a beer, pour a rum, whatever you're into. And we'll be back in 10 minutes time for Tier 1 action. All that's left to say is thank you, Mr. Geke.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for joining. It's been a pleasure. And thank you all for watching. We will see you all very, very soon. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a good evening and good night.